Great to have you all. Thank you so much for joining in. Hope you all can see me and hear me well. Just let me know in the chat if you can see me and hear me well so that we can proceed. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the confirmation from you all. Just let me know. Those who are watching me, can you confirm? And today's topic is very, very interesting, no doubt. Why? Because um, this is a topic very close to the people I am currently coming across, where I'm finding that some are consciously or unconsciously are undergoing trauma. Okay. We'll talk about trauma and what trauma does to your breath and what your breath can does to your trauma. Okay. So if you are ready, if you can see me and hear me well, you can just message me here hi or just message me here yes so that I know that yeah you can see me and hear me well. Those of you who are watching, thank you. So what is trauma and what if I told you that your breathing right now is is carrying a memory that your body is holding is because the stress doesn't only stay in your mind but it stays in your breath and in your body. And today I'm breaking down to you the science of trauma and the breath and why breath work is not just a something like woo-hoo, but it's a pure science, pure biology, pure neuroscience, and healing in action. So there is a very famous personality, and let's understand what is trauma. Dr. Gabor Mate, he's a world-renowned trauma expert, and he says that trauma is not what happens to you; it is what happens inside you because of that event, and that has a result of what happened to you. What happened inside you as a result of what happened to you. I will repeat again. Trauma is not what happens to you, it's what happens inside you as a result of what happened to you. That means trauma isn't just an abuse, an assault, or a disaster. Trauma is could be not very, you know, big event that needed to happen. Sometimes the breakup of which you have never got over, the childhood where you had to be the adult, you were asked or you were supposed to behave like a mature, and somewhere in your life you did not allow the emotions to express and feel. And where does it go in all? It goes into your breath, into your nervous system, into your pattern of survival. So, if I have to share, I always thought that trauma is something like something very bad has happened to you. A person must be raped or abused, or some kind of a war has happened, and the bruises is there. Something has impacted very much emotionally, physically, mentally, or emotionally to a person. And तो कहते हैं ना कि दाग रह गए आपकी आत्मा पर और आपके दिल में वो चोटें रह गई, समथिंग लाइक दैट, समथिंग वेरी वेरी ड्रास्टिक दैट हैज हैपेंड टू यू. But I also realized in my journey of being a breathwork facilitator, as I started to go more deeper to really learn, I thought that I am not carrying any trauma because I had a happy childhood, and I always felt secure. And I thought that I don't have any traumas until I went through the breathwork facilitator journey. And when I went through, each day for me was like walking on a fire. Each day was like walking on a fire because every day something or the other I was coming to me. So, जैसे आप अपने घर की सफाई करते हो, एक होती है आपकी डेली की सफाई, आपने कचरा निकाला, एक होती है आपकी वंस इन अ ईयर, 2 ईयर वाली सफाई जिसमें आप भूल के रख गए होते हो चीज़ें, सामान और वो खराब होने लगते हैं, कहीं दबे हुए, यू नो व्हाट डू यू कॉल, ऊपर अलमारियों में रखे हैं चीज़ें, सालों से पड़ी हैं चीज़ें, गंद खा रही हैं, धूप नहीं आ रही है, सड़ रही होती हैं कभी-कभी चीज़ें. That way, in our body, the trauma gets stored. Sometimes we are knowing it, sometimes we are not knowing it. When you experience any kind of such incidents, what happens is you usually your how your breath acts. It's like it gets it's a sudden shock also sometimes for you. You breathe from your chest, not from your belly, because this is a shock for your body. So you are no more into a sympathetic system, you are no more into a parasympathetic system, relaxed system, but rather you are more into um, a shock state, in a alert state. And there is when your breath is very shallow, rapid, you hold it all together and you just become numb also. It's like, and you hold your breath and that stays with you. It just sometimes it feels like it's a spasm in your body, in your chest that you have created. There was a study by Harvard Medical School that shows that trauma survivors often breathe in pattern of chronic hyperventilation even at the rest rate. That is, you are still breathing in a shallow breathing mode because your breath literally memorizes the trauma state. So, here is a question to all of you, those who are watching live, and even if those who will be watching this video later. Are you still breathing in a fashion where, a 10-year-old child, when you were, and you were said that men don't cry, and you were not allowed to cry? Are you still bracing for impact when nothing is actually wrong? That's something like you are married to your trauma, and that past breath pattern is still going along with you. Now this is how trauma impacts your breath. Now how you can change the story by working on your breath. The good news is you can always work on your breath. Now, what breathing can do to you? So, once you go through the breathwork practices, various breathwork practices, there are so many breathwork practices. Conscious connected breathwork is one of them, pranayam is another. It starts regulating your nervous system, it slowers your heart rate. Firstly, you start breathing right and consciously. That's the most important thing. I always say, and I know that I will be keep on saying it, promoting it till my last breath, till I am alive, that breathe right. It's not it's not just important for you to follow certain breathing techniques, but it is more than that important that you make your 20,000 plus breath that you are breathing all throughout the day efficient and optimal. So when you start breathing in a slow fashion, more deeper, your heart rate goes down, your cholesterol levels goes down, it activates your more relaxed state, that is your parasympathetic nervous system, and you get into the healing zone, and then you start feeling more safe. When you breathe deeply and consciously, you teach your body that yeah, it is safe. You are allowed to feel, you are allowed to release, it's okay. And then you can easily, gradually, at your own pace, you can come closer to your emotions, and you can release it. So why do people cry? Sometimes they tremble, shake, laugh, scream during conscious connected breathwork practices, the workshops, the events, the retreats that we do. That these are the offline mostly, because it's not the magic doesn't lies in breath. Understand that the magic doesn't only lies in breath. What you do, breath is just the tool. What you do before and after that also matters a lot, whether you are prepared to release or not. And that can only happen when you feel safe. So are you in a container where you are aligned yourself to feel safe? That's the most important thing, because then body allows to express what has been frozen in it for a longer time. So the body keeps the score, and the breath is how we rewrite it. So when you do the connected breathwork practices, you oxygenate your emotional brain, your amygdala, your limbic system. You unlock the freeze response. You create integration between your left and right brain. Your prefrontal cortex just shut down, and you connect to your subconscious mind. And from there, you start getting flashes. Your body start, the energy starts moving into your body and releasing those emotional pains. I personally have experienced whenever I do the conscious breath work, even the first time, or there has been now so many times I keep doing very regularly, as well as I have also found out for the participants, those who join in our classes. So I hope this has been a wonderful session for you to understand that what is trauma and what trauma is doing to your breath, and what your breath can do to your trauma. So your breath gets stuck, you can say, and that memory of that trauma is gets stored in your breath, in your body. But once you start working again with your breath through various modality, specifically I would say conscious connected breathwork, it's a huge game changer. You reclaim your power, you release those emotional patterns. I have come across, yesterday only I was talking to one of the participant of healing has, that is our ice bath and conscious breathwork practice, and she shared that the time I have joined, it's been already 3 months, and she shared that I'm still feeling happy, though it's a long time. And before that, she was feeling herself, I'm not good enough, people don't listen to me, love me, I need to work hard. So all these emotional patterns are actually like cancer, and they are eating your body also, creating diseases in your mind, in your body, right? So if you're someone who would love to explore more, in fact, then today only we are going to do a powerful conscious breath work in an online space. You can also be the part of it. You can always ping us at this number. I will on WhatsApp at this number. And if you're not yet the part of it, you can be the part of it. I hope you all can see that. Yeah. So you can be the part of this wonderful practice that can help you to really connect to yourself. And this is Yuktiraj Kishore signing off. And let me know how did you like the about what did you like and what did you learn from this video? And are you the one who would love to really connect to your breath and explore the wisdom of your breath? Yeah, to 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 claim your superhuman potential, because yeah, this is what your breath do to you at physical, mental, and emotional level. Thank you, everyone. Stay blessed. Share this video to someone whom you think that can really make a difference. And when you resonate, make sure you continue practicing and working with the breath. Stay blessed. Breathe wellness and abundance.